YouTube gang, how are you guys doing tonight? And we are going to start the week off with an exciting video. I know I'm all the way over here, and my phone's going off. And a good buddy of mine was doing some salvaging, and he gave me a box of stuff with not one, but two classic video game systems. I'll get more into detail in the end, but this is some pretty big stuff to unbox. You think November is the kickoff to Christmas? It's just like 3 days into November, so this is just like having Christmas presents early. Talk about that, will ya? But guys, I saw what he was like salvaging basically. He called me up, said this is what he had, and I said absolutely I'll take it. So, let's just go ahead and I was looking forward to this all day today. I am so excited for this unboxing. And are you guys ready for the grand reveal? Hold on to your seats. First time pulling this one out of the box. I haven't touched this thing in years. Last time I played with one of these or played with because oh god, crap, it's on camera now. Here, you know what? Oh, that's how you unplug it. You know what? Let's just cut the bull crap. We got the Nintendo 64, guys. It's a little bit dusty, but look, it came with a game. Snowboard Kids 2. I haven't really heard of this one all that much. Last time I touched one of these was before I even started college. And that guy's Nintendo 64 wasn't even working. I don't know if this one works. But tonight, after we do the unboxing, we're about to test these games out. Now, if I'm not mistaken, games come out of the slot like that, and boy does this thing need a dusting. There is, yikes. Maybe the cartridges too, but, oh shit, this is by Atlas. Nice. This is an Atlas game. I didn't know that. I mean, how much does this game even go for? I don't know. It could be $10, could be 70, I don't know. But this cartridge is actually not in bad shape. Hopefully this one works. So there's Snowboard Kids 2 for the Nintendo 64. And I'll let you take another good look at her. Other than like some pretty obvious like dirt marks here. Just a little wipe down and knock on wood, we're good to go. How does the cartridge slot look? Alright, just got stuff in it. So, yikes. That's going to need a dust down. It's a little more this box is a little smaller than I thought. This Nintendo 64 is a little more compact. Oh, and what's this? Is this the little save thing? Actually, I'm not going to pull that out right now. Is that the little save thing that you put into the front of the console and it saves your games? Nice. And yeah, I definitely told them to. I think these are actually also compatible with Super Nintendo cables as well. But here's where you plug into the back for power. Oh, it's compatible with the Super Nintendo AV cables, that's why. So we have that. We just we'll just toss it on there, no disrespect. Alright. Oh, I'm seeing some more games down there. Alright, sweet. This one's a fit. Ooh. I got an official controller here, but that might need some electrical tape. If this doesn't work, yikes. And it's the gray one, too. I mean, it came with more than one controller, but you know what? I never actually, took the time to hold one of these and feel it. Oh, yeah, it's definitely a weird controller for sure. It's actually really light. That stick in the middle is definitely wiggly. Other than the wire, it doesn't look too bad. Let's just set that over there. I also have a... I have a green one, too. That's nice. Alright, and this stick does feel a little more firm. Knock on wood, there's no damaged wires here, and it doesn't look like to be so. Very nice. Another buddy of mine years ago or actually not even years ago, it was like months ago, he gave me his Nintendo Wii, and it had like 2 GameCube controllers in them. Two, both were silver. One of them was in decent shape and still works. I still have it. Another one was like, I don't know what happened with the left stick, so I ended up pawning that one. Okay, guys. Let's carry this one like a lunchbox. It is the silver Nintendo GameCube. Oh my, this one's got some weight to it. Now, I already have a growing collection of Nintendo GameCube games. But, I mean, damn. I did not like the look of this console at first, because why you gotta have this big-ass handle in the back? But you know what? Other than that, thing doesn't look too shabby. No, sir. Let's see. Is there anything underneath these expansion cables? No. Again, a little bit dusty, but I don't think it's so far as bad as the Nintendo 64. And I gotta say, as much as I'm not really that much into the Nintendo 64, the games I have played so far are pretty decent. Ooh! We got a game in here. I didn't even see this one. We got a bonus game, guys. And it's a Tony Hawk game. How about that? Tony Hawk American Wasteland? You know, I was thinking about trying these Tony Hawk games. I heard they're really good. Well, hot damn, I'll get that one in sleeve and we'll put it in the collection if it works. And yeah, I just pressed a little eject button in there to release the game. Wow, nice little surprise. In fact, you know what? Let's just put that one back in the console for right now. If it'll... Like, damn, this one's... That's wanting to cave in. Alright, you get the 2 feet here, 2 in the back. Oh, man. Oh, what's this? Oh. Okay. I'm actually gonna say that you guys are gonna flip out. If this game is in here like I think it is, or if I saw it correctly, you guys are gonna flip out. I know you guys. There I go with the freaking nerd pointing finger up down there. I gotta stop that. I gotta stop pointing my finger up like I'm the nerd emoji. Let's just go on. Alright, well, we got the AC for the GameCube, but I don't see the AV cables. Dang, are they not in here? Let's see here. You know what? Oh, wait, you know what? Let me try something. Crap, it's all the way over there. Okay, I think I saw it has the same adapter, so... It does! Yes! So, this AV cable adapter is compatible with what I feel like to be GameCube, Nintendo 64, and Super Nintendo. Nintendo 64, okay guys, we're all hunky-dory there. We can hook up our game consoles with these. This thing just saved the day. And I also have some extra ones down there as well. I think I have like 2 of them. So we don't have a shortage. And let's put this one over there. If I'm yelling, I'm just making sure you guys hear me. We've got a couple more GameCube controllers. Little dusty. Ooh, this one's got like a burn mark in the back. But it is... Oh God. Okay, it's the OG purple GameCube controller. But what happened... Yo, this thumbstick over here is a bit glossy. I mean, no, I don't see any damaged wires, so that's good. This thing feels cold to the touch. Alright, how about this black one over here? Again, cold to the touch, but, oh man, yes. This one looks to be in much better shape, guys. And when all else fails, I do have my silver GameCube controller, and this is a silver GameCube, so what an opportunity. Okay, guys. Yes, I think they're all in here. I think they're in here. Are you guys ready for the games? Alright. You know what? This is ridiculous. Why are you guys all the way over there? Let me scoot you over here. Let me move my stuff. Wow, if I saw this at a garage sale, I I would barely even think twice. I would barely think twice. Oh, and did I mention memory card? Okay, so oh man, guys, I know you love this one. I've played it for like 2 seconds, and I gotta say this one's a decent game. But it is Banjo-Kazooie. I know this one is a rare classic. And no, I don't mean rare like in... There goes my hat. Not rare as in like TurboGrafx 16 rare. I mean like a rare, a literal... We actually got a few rare titles in here. Rare was really good on Nintendo 64. And you know what? Cartridge doesn't look too bad. Keep the cartridges in good shape. That'll make me happy. You see me reaching over. The rest of the games are over there. And like I said, guys, we got some major titles incoming. But this one, I don't know how many people have heard of this one. I'm checking the cartridges as we go. Surprisingly enough, to my surprise, cartridges look like they're in good shape, knock on wood. Ken Griffey Jr.'s Slugfest. I think this is a baseball game. I like me my baseball games. I'll give this one a go. I really don't know what to expect other than it's baseball. If it was golf, I'd accept it too. We'll give it a go. Now, this one, I'm not sure what a lot of people say about this one. I don't think this one gets very good reviews, but I am actually very much willing to try this game because it looks like I don't know. It looks like a generally decent title. I think they kind of ripped off Super Mario 64. And of course I'm talking about Quest 64. I was actually surprised to see he had this one. I mean, I really, other than it kind of potentially... Oh wait, no, that was another... Was it that Crow game, if you guys know what I'm talking about? Like Crow 64 or something? I don't know, there's this one other game that ripped off Super Mario 64. It's definitely not Legend of Zelda, that's for sure, but... I'm willing to give this one a try. I'm not going to judge right off the bat. I'll pop it in, I'll play for a little bit, and, you know, could be a game that everybody says is bad, but I might actually like. Because we have those titles, alright? Alright, let's see, this one, alright. It's getting a little steep, but I think we're all right here. Guys, I haven't played any Super Smash Bros. Games in the longest time now. Last time I played Smash Ultimate was already quite some time ago. I still feel like I'm pretty decent in Super Smash Bros. Games, believe it or not. Yes, I've played against other people, and I have kicked ass. And the games aren't very fun. Unless you're talking about people rage quitting, of course. There, I've said it. But, hey, Super Smash Bros. On Nintendo 64, okay. I'm sorry if I'm a little biased, but I'll keep it. If it works. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised to see that these cartridges don't look too bad right off the bat. Here we go. We got our Diddy Kong Racing. It's basically Diddy Kong Mario Kart, even though it's published by Nintendo. Hey, it's not, from what I heard, it's not a bad game. It's pretty nice, actually. I've never actually played this game. Definitely willing to give it a shot. And the last Nintendo 64 game we have right now, this will be game number, let's see. This will be game number 7. We're starting off with a strong 7 here. And if you liked Banjo-Kazooie, we got Banjo-Tooie. It's the sequel to Banjo-Kazooie, so I'll have to play the first game a little bit before I really get into this one, depending. And there's our Nintendo 64 lineup, guys. So we have a couple GameCube titles here. One of them I already have, and one of them is probably... I mean, it's a big one, so brace yourself. we have another copy of Super Mario Sunshine. I know a lot of people don't like this one. I recently just talked to a guy who said he doesn't really care about this game. I like it. I don't like how difficult this game is. Some of these missions are utter bullcrap. Especially when you're trying to push that damn watermelon or... Oh my god, like see? Yeah, so we don't have the copy I have has a manual in here, but you know what? I gotta say, this disc doesn't look too bad. So what I'm most likely gonna do is I'm probably gonna end up selling this one. And if everything else works, this will probably end up being the only game that I sell off. So, because I don't need 2 copies of literally the exact same game lying around. We're talking about Super Mario Brothers on Nintendo Entertainment System and Super Nintendo. That's different. Those are 2 different versions. But 2 of the exact same game, I know there's collectors out there who like to collect multiple of the same game. I'm not like that though. I mean, not unless I have 2 Game Boy Advance SPs, because one of them has a custom shell on it. Okay, last game, before we test everything out, it's Super Smash Bros. Melee. I know, right? Guys, this game is huge. I don't even need to say anything about it. Oh, disc is nice. No manual, but we got the disc, and that's the most important part. I'm not gonna complain about if there's not manuals in the box or anything. I don't need like complete copies. I just need to make sure the cartridge and disc are in good condition. Tiny bit scuffed, but I think we're okay. Wow. This was a very nice surprise, and thank you to my good buddy. Shout out to him for providing me with all this. He's definitely getting reimbursed for this. So, I'm going to give this a quick dusting off here, both the consoles, and then we'll hook them up, and let's just jump right into it. And not even a minute of dusting, the Nintendo 64 already looks good as new. Probably not on the inside, but good as new. Alright guys, big grand reveal. So, the Nintendo 64's hooked up. And let's go ahead and test out Super Smash Brothers. So, cartridge goes in like that. Power on. Oh, wait. What do we got? Nothing? Interesting. Holy shit, guys. I was starting to lose hope. This TV was not getting any signal from the Nintendo 64. I did have to give Super Smash Bros. A good cleaning. It took a second, but I hooked it up to this TV, and you guys probably aren't going to believe this. Unbelievable. Alright, I got an even better update for you guys. So, the cartridges did end up needing some cleaning. I've cleaned 3 of them now. So, Super Smash Brothers... Alright, I'm gonna mute that. There'll be plenty of that for after the video. Jesus, God. Alright. So, Banjo-Kazooie, Quest 64, and Super Smash Bros. I ended up giving those a cleaning. And I do have the green Nintendo 64 controller hooked in because I do not trust that other one. So, those 3 games work. So, it did end up being the games themselves. Because I thought, well, the light came on, the Nintendo 64 was hooked in, and I had it hooked into this TV. I thought it was either this TV or triple, God forbid, a console problem. And that's the last thing I would want, is a console problem. So, well, Banjo and his friends are just kind of, like, dancing on screen. Well, not anymore. I'm here to tell you that I think we're good for the Nintendo 64. Let's go ahead and hook in the GameCube. Alright, are you guys ready for a little bit of GameCube? Now, I'm slightly more confident since the Nintendo 64 was kind of a cartridge problem. Knock on wood, this works on the TV. No games inserted. Let's see what happens. Oh, shit. Let's freaking go, guys. There's that classic menu. Now, this is the type of TV you play these type of games on. GameCube, PS2, Wii, whatever. We got the black controller hooked up to it. Let's see, will it move? Oh, it will move. Why don't we get a game in here, alright? After 2019, that's not 2019. Did it stop at 2020? Let's see. How do you flip around the cube? Memory card? How do I select that? Hold on. Oh, I'm a dumbass. It was telling me on that one side of the cube. Slot A, let's see. Whoa! How about that? It's got a full deck of games here. Alright, few safe slots left, even Super Smash Brothers, which is what we're going to put in. See, now it does kind of push down a little bit on the inside when I put it in, but snug fit overall. Will it play? That is the question. Let's scroll up. Yes. Press start. Well, don't mind if I do. That's what it's about. Well, son of a gun. And for some reason I was like, alright, how am I gonna talk if you're like blasting me with that intro? This is incredible. This is actually incredible. So yeah, I gotta clean my Nintendo 64 games, but otherwise than that, I'll test the rest of those out, make sure they work. I think I am gonna still probably sell that other copy of Super Mario Sunshine. Like I said, I don't need 2 copies lying around. Oh yeah, if you guys want to see the rest of my GameCube collection, there you go. And including Tony Hawk now. How about that? A little bonus game thrown in there. I didn't know that was in there. So that's actually 3 GameCube games. Alright guys, so, what do you think of today's video? Incredible, pretty incredible stuff here, right? Well, Merry Early Christmas, I guess, and Happy Early Thanksgiving, let alone. Okay guys, have a good rest of your night. Now, enjoy the rest of this intro. Or, actually, there, yeah, sorry guys, I don't have all night. I'll see you later.